This is how it sounded last night. Here's Michael Kay with the call.
Fielders on the left side for Judge, and here's the 3-1. Drill deep to left field. There it goes. Number 60. Slide over, babe. You've got some company. Aaron James Judge has tied George Herman Babe Ruth with 60 home runs.
Well, it's been a season to remember. The Yankees outfielder in hot pursuit of Roger Maris and also the Triple Crown. People don't realize best average, best homers, and best RBIs. Right now, it's Aaron Judge. The four-time All-Star is going to be a free agent in the offseason. Judge has had a historical season, but that doesn't mean that you should give him a 10-year deal, which is probably what he's going to want. He's going to be 31 at the start of next season. There have been injury concerns throughout his 7-year career. That's not a great combination for somebody looking for probably a 10-year contract. Every player ages differently, so it's hard to predict how much longer Judge will be in his prime. And I always thought, the bigger the guy, the more holes in his swing. But Judge, with the batting average, great eye at the plate, certainly this year, and he's been healthy the entire season. He's probably on the verge of a record-breaking contract, but I would think this is a little riskier than people would probably like to think. I'm looking at some of these contracts that didn't work out. Jason Hayward signed an 8-year deal with the Cubs. That didn't work out. Robinson Cano, don't you know, signed with the Mariners, 10-year deal. Ugh. Tigers re-signed Miguel Cabrera, 8 years, $240 million. Baltimore re-signed Chris Davis, 7 years, $161 million. Josh Hamilton, the Angels, 5 years. Eric Hosmer, Padres, 8 years. Yankees signed Jacoby Ellsbury, 7 years, $153. Carl Crawford in the Red Sox, 7 years, $142. I would not want to give Aaron Judge a 10-year deal. Now, here's what has not been brought up very often, and it should be, because Aaron Judge is from the West Coast. I don't know if, when the Yankees had their offer that was just over $200 million, Aaron Judge's side, I don't believe, countered. It wasn't one of those, no, we want this. They want to wait. Does Aaron Judge want to stay a Yankee? I'm curious about that, because if you do, then maybe you would have countered or said, hey, I'll do it. I want this. But he didn't. I think it was the Yankees' offer just over $200 million, and he said no. That's it. And now he bet on himself. He could be the MVP, Triple Crown, and he could surpass Roger Maris' single-season home run record, all in the same year. And I was curious where he stood with Barry Bonds and Mark McGwire. So at the same point of the season, through the team's first 147 games, Judge has played in 143. McGwire played in 139, and Bonds played in 138. At this juncture, through 147 games, Bonds had 64 home runs in 2001. McGwire had 62 in 1998. Judge with 60 right now. As far as strikeouts, if that matters, Bonds had struck out 89 times, McGwire 139, and Judge 159. Intentional walks. Bonds had 29, McGwire 28, Judge 17. Total walks. Bonds had 153 walks, McGwire 151, and Aaron Judge at 93. I'm surprised they pitched to him. I'm also even more surprised that they don't pitch well to him. You know he's coming to the plate. And now, look, if you want to challenge him, great. I love competition. But I also want to be smart when I compete. I want to be smart when I pitch. And it just doesn't seem like that. There are pitches that are thrown that are right over the middle of the plate. It's not like he's hitting a bad ball home run. Manny Ramirez would do that all the time. Vlad Guerrero, great bad ball hitter. But Judge, it's just like, here you go. Let me see if you can hit it. And yep, he hit it. Yeah, Seton.
You know how sometimes you try so hard not to do something that then you end up doing it?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what is getting in pitchers' heads? Because some of those balls, it's like this hanging curveball that's just right there. You're like, he smashes the crap out of it.
Explain it to me, what you're talking about. That you try so hard, to not throw a pitch over the plate?
Yeah, I think maybe some of the pitchers, if you're on the mound last night, all right, well, this could be 60. As soon as Aaron Judge steps up to the plate, whether you're really conscious of it or not, that there's a home run record on the line.
Yeah.
And so you're trying not to give up an easy pitch or a home run ball. You know what I mean?
Yes, Paulie.
So it's the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees are down 8-4 to Pittsburgh. Will Crowe is the pitcher. He comes in. He pitches to Aaron Judge. Now, I'm not a baseball expert on situational baseball and when you should put someone on first base, but Aaron Judge, you're up 4 runs. Wouldn't you park him at first and then deal with Rizzo, who's not playing well and also coming off the DL? It just, you start with the home run and then the Yankees just went crazy. Hit, walk, grand slam.
Well, you don't want to put him on. That's what the pitcher said. He said that Judge did what he was supposed to do. 3-1 count. I'm not going to put him on. I felt like I just wanted to go after him. Started away, came back in. He put a good swing on a bad pitch. Yeah, that's the key. That part of the sentence is the key. It was a bad pitch, and he took advantage of it. I love when I see pitchers who are willing to pitch against somebody, because a lot of times, in this era, it's about I'm going to throw it, and then you swing. That's it. There's really no gamesmanship. And, baseball is, part of the history of it, the lore of it is the gamesmanship of how to pitch somebody, how to pitch around somebody. But with baseball now, it's I'm going to throw it, and let me see if you can hit it. All right, you hit it, you're a better man than me, and it's a solo home run. But then Giancarlo Stanton hit a grand slam, and they beat the Pirates. Yes, Paulie.
The Pirates reliever gave it up to Judge. His name's Will Crowe. His great-great-uncle was named Red Ruffing. He played with Babe Ruth.
Oh.
He played on the same team as Babe Ruth.
Wow.
In the Yankees in early 1930s.
He went out and visited the Monument Park there as well. Will Crowe did prior to the game. I guess soaking up some of that Yankee history. But, gave up the home run, and it was not a good pitch. I mean, great pitch for Judge, but if you're trying to stay away from the most dangerous home run hitter, you didn't do a very good job. Not good, as Brady Hoke might say.